ボトルいいんだったらここでいいや。
With you, the sun is shining 24/7. 'Cause when we're together, it feels like we're in heaven. If it will get dark, you'll be my million stars. I know I can lean on you when you're around. I know it's true. The way you make me feel is so good, babe. So good, so good. Every single day we spend apart. I wanna be with you. Baby, take my hand, hold it tight, just like you do. Feels so good, so good.
心に残ることもできる外に出てみたい心のまま風と一緒に走って
ありがとうございます。
어떻게 나? 이렇게 나?
我们晚上只要把30块钱外卖走。
超能力が誘拐された。それは大変だ。
怒らせたのは君ですから。
飛びたいわ。
初代のうちのトレーニーが
亀松さん。
ああ金松とかあっためちゃくちゃ呼ばれたからそうだまあもう電卓でやってたからチェックカードチェックカードっぽいことで半分僕のしゃべりだっただからあれですよ僕の
뭐 먹을 거예요? 나는 이거.
그래서 동물원 대충 여기서 보고 여기 갔다가 여기 많이 된다.
와. 하나, 둘, 셋.
次30分となっております。
あらあらあら、急に4、5分するんですよ。
僕らで誰も投げない。
業務線で入れてよ。
ありがとうございます。
Arriving at Shibuya G1, the last stop.
Woke up to the smell of a rose's dress laid out in white, wondering if you're getting ready, wondering if you've got butterflies. Everyone seems so excited. Mama's already cried. No need to rush a thing, we're just beginning. We got nothing but time, 'cause every day with you is the best day of my life. That tux is looking good and this wedding ring is nice. If I could be honest, forever's looking bright. Every day with you is the next best day of my life. It's the next best day of my life. Ben's got the baseline ready. The boys straightening up their ties. The flop girl's dress is muddy, but I can't help but smile. The preacher's at the front patiently waiting, while I'm dreaming when we're old and gray. The pictures from today will all be faded, but I'll still feel this way, 'cause every day with you.
ありがとうございます。 6点です。
신기한데? 그니까.
ホーム中央の非常列車停止ボタンを押してインター